So I was thinking about it, and I'm relating global hiring to pizzas. So think about it, right? There's all different types of pizzas. There's flatbreads, there's thick crust, there's Chicago, there's Detroit, there's gourmet, there's all different styles. And
Brooklyn
there's all,
pizza, right?
which kind?
Brooklyn pizza.
Brooklyn pizza, New York style. There's, and as you travel globally, there's all different flatbreads and different other things that kind of mock a pizza. And then you start thinking about it. Well, there's tomato sauce, which is more the traditional, but then barbecue, or it could be fettuccine, or all these Alfredo aspects. And then all the toppings are the different types of rolls. And sometimes the toppings overlap. Sometimes it's a whack out weird topping that you add into it, or you add a little spice with some other toppings, which change the different types of rolls. So I might be way off here, guys, but what do you think?
Yeah, that's an interesting analogy. I think because it's such a global food, you have it everywhere. But yeah, of course, Germany is very close to Italian pizza. We have many Italian immigrants also. And then the Indian pizza was always very spicy.
Right.
And so it's kind of, you find it everywhere, but it has its nuances and different shapes, and you have to adapt to that.
See?
And I think that's
global hiring,
and
right?
also be curious. Of course, if you say, I want my pizza, the one I get in Rome, you won't get happy no matter where else
Well, and
But
trust
if
me,
you-
like when you order a pizza in Rome and you don't know that you have to tell them to cut it if you take it out, trust me, that was an unpleasant surprise for me on a carryout in Rome. So, right, they do not cut their pizzas.
Yeah, and I think the analogy is great because it combines this curiosity, adapting, understanding also how it works somewhere else.
Right.
And
And
everybody
they all
else.
taste good, right?
They
Yeah,
all taste
exactly.
good. The other thing is they all have this kind of commonality about something that's generally flat, right? Has some sort of cheese, has some sort of crust, right? So there's those common elements, which I think highlights exactly this global landscape we're talking about.